everybody, Dab here, back again. Tell a friend, I don't know. As always, your discretion advised. Disabled veteran, smoking some pot. But today we're doing some unboxing again. Did a little bit yesterday, then opened up some more stuff. Went and got some more stuff. We're gonna be opening up this thing on the stream today. We got the collector box, Secret of Strixhaven. Got a place right here to put some cards, right? That way people will be able to read them. It's going to work out pretty good.
Yeah.
We also have some sealed play to do. You got those two boxes?
Yeah.
Alright, and I got these two sealed boxes remaining. I'm going to open these on the stream, right? I'm going to open these and try to play against the wifey. We did some sealed yesterday. She has a red-white deck put together that was pretty amazing. I'm hoping I can get something here to try to compete with it. And I'm going to open one of these. I'm going to show you how I build a deck with a sealed package. I'll walk you through my thought process in building the deck. And I'm going to put the deck together and play against her on stream. And then I might do it again, or maybe save it for another stream. We'll see. But I want the cards that are in there. Because I'm wanting to put together some black-green decks, and these are black-green sets. Ish. Inside each of these is a cellophane package pack that it's based on the color combination. And then there's also 5 booster packs. So you get a pre-made thing to go along with 5 random things, and you build your deck from that. Hey Tom, doing alright? How's your day going? Getting ready to do some unboxing for, I got a collector box here for Secrets of Strixhaven. And then, yeah, Tori has a deck, and I'm going to be building some decks on stream and playing against her. And oh my god, everybody, if I open the cards, I'm going to talk about it more, but there is a mono green, easy ass mono green way coming out to kill people on turn 3 in standard. Alright? When this set goes live, you can make a standard deck and kill people on turn 3 with mono green pretty consistently. It's going to be insane. You're going to want the Mossborn Hydra, you're going to want Tifa Lockhart, and you're going to want the new spell right here, because both of those are landfall that double their power every fucking time they got trample. The new spell for this set, it's 4 cost. You sacrifice 2 lands to search for 4 lands and put 4 lands on the battlefield at one fucking time. That means trigger, 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 trigger. Each of those is like double power and toughness, double power and toughness, double power and toughness, double power and toughness, right? Don't forget you had the land you played for that turn for 5 landfall triggers total in one turn, right? So whether it's Tifa or Mossborn Hydra, you go turn 1 Llanowar Elf, and Tom, I know you're trying to build decks. This, yeah, go for it. Turn 1 Llanowar Elf, turn 2 either Tifa Lockhart or Mossborn Hydra. Tifa's 2 cost, Mossborn's 3. So really having the turn 1 Llanowar Elves determines what you do here. And then turn 3, if you had Llanowar Elves, you do the combo. If you didn't have Llanowar Elves, you play the Hydra, right? But anyway, so like say Tifa's out. Tifa's a 2/1 and says landfall, whenever land enters, you double Tifa's power till end of turn, right? So Tifa starts out at 2/1. You play your land for turn. She becomes a 4/1, right? So, but then you do the thing. You sack 2 lands and you get 4 lands. Tifa goes from 4 to 8, 16, 32, 64. You swing for 64 with trample on turn 3. Right? Did I do that math right?
I think so. Yes.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Tifa's a 2/1.
Mm-hmm.
You play her on turn 2. Or Mossborn Hydra. A Mossborn Hydra enters with a +1 counter. Landfall trigger, double the number of counters. So Mossborn Hydra actually starts out a step behind Tifa. That's why I was asking myself if it was wrong, because I calculated less with Mossborn Hydra. Tifa hits him harder, alright? Tifa gets the kill done faster. But You want the Llanowar Elf so you can do the turn 3 hit. Turn 1 Llanowar Elf, turn 2 Tifa, turn 3 you play a land that makes Tifa go to 4. And then you do the sack 2, enter 4, so that goes to 8, 16, 32, 64, turn 3, swing for 64, trample, you win. 32 trample if it's Mossborn Hydra. Sorry, turn 3, swing for 32 damage if it's Mossborn Hydra. You still probably win. Wow, that's. I don't know if they realize what they did with that spell. Never have I seen like early game enter 4 lands at once, and they got all this landfall stuff going on right now. Oh, don't even get me started. Let's take out a Llanowar Elf, right? You get rid of Llanowar Elf. So then turn 1. You do the 1 cost. It's a 0/1 bird. Whenever land enters, you put a counter on it, right? So every land enters just a counter on this guy. That's your turn 1. That's an easy one. It's pretty common right now. Turn 2, Tifa. Turn 3, you play. You play the Golden Chocobo. Golden Chocobo. Whenever landfall trigger occurs, it occurs an additional time. Oh. What does that mean? Turn 4. All right, see if I can keep up with this math. I have smoked a bit today. All right, so you play your land on turn 4, Tifa goes to 4, right? So then we got 8 times. Holy fuck. We go from 4 to 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. We got 256, 512, and 1024. So turn 4, Tifa swings for 1024 trample, everybody. And standard in 2 days or 3 days, Tifa can swing for 1,000 and what did I say?
1024.
1024 damage on turn 4. Trample. Holy fuck.
And you just mentioned 3 different ways.
Oh
for
yeah.
you to do that.
Well, for a standard deck, you do 4 of all those cards in the deck, so it's consistent as fuck. Almost every game you're gonna be able to do that. All you need is the 4 cost card to sack 2 lands and put 4 lands on the battlefield. So Tom, if you're looking for a deck to win or a cheap, it's well, I mean, I know you're trying to put decks together right now, but mono green is very easy to put together.
Yeah.
So mono green, that's all I'm talking about. Mono green, just mono green good shit. And you got this combo in there to consistently win on turn 3 or 4. It's crazy.
Right. Or you have little shit to keep them busy while you're waiting for you to do the thing.
But it's but you'd have 4 versions of that combo in the deck.
That's true.
So it's and between Tifa and the Mossborn Hydra, you'd have 8 creatures to do the combo. So you have 8 possible creatures to get on the battlefield at any time and do this combo and swing and kill them with trample.
Right.
It's crazy. Even if they kill it the first time, they got to keep stopping it and stopping it and stopping it. Or
it's happening.
Or they got to do something bigger and faster. And power creep's a thing. That's possible. Anywho, let's get to opening some shit.
All right.
Again, if I open something and I talk about it's definitely a 1, 2, or 3 pile. I might not go into cards as in-depth today because I went through a lot of them in-depth yesterday. A lot of them could be duplicates, but today we're going to be looking at shiny and alternate art. In the collector packs. Hopefully we pull big on some foil Japanese mythics or something. That's pretty huge.
Yeah.
And red white, you're going to see Tori playing a red white in a little bit. After I open up some of these collector cards, I'm going to raise the camera up some and I'm going to let you watch the mats while we play a game. And she'll be using a red white deck using some of the new cards that come out in a few days. It makes red white real strong.
Yeah.
Hey. Alright,
Oh.
so let's see. Oh, thank you. So yeah, there is a possibility for a lot of value in these. Like I said, I think one card opened yesterday might be worth $500. I'm not sure. We have to wait on the smoke to settle for a few weeks. In a few weeks, we'll see what the store will give me for it. But there are stores that buy and sell magic cards. Sometimes you hit big, and I might have gotten one yesterday. It's a spell called Demonic Tutor. It's a very cheap spell. Lets you get anything out of the deck. It's highly sought after. This is a special Japanese alternate art. It's got like a textured foil on it. The non-foil, non-textured was selling for $350 on eBay yesterday. I got the textured foil one. So yeah. Let's see. So let's see what's in these. All right. I'm gonna open one, start going through it, and wife would probably open all the others and hand me the packs after she looks through them.
Because he sorts.
Thanks. All right, first pack. We got Essence Scatter. You got new artwork, foily, counter target creature spell. It's a staple in Magic. Either this or negate for two cost counters for either creatures or non-creatures. You know, but there's other versions. Like say, if you're doing a 2-cost counter, I'd say maybe something like Disdainful Stroke. Because Disdainful Stroke, it's not limited to a type. It just mana costs 4 or greater. And being able to counter any spell in the game 4 or greater for 2-cost instant speed is pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah. But anyways, so that's a usable card that can go in some decks. That'll be a pile 2. Actually, these won't really have a pile 1 or a pile 3. Pile 3 is the pile that just goes into a bin and never be seen again. These are all cool foilies. So I like this card unlimited so far. It's a Golgari trample, gain, put a counter on it when you gain life. That happens a lot in the current Golgari set.
Yes.
I'm wondering if this could actually become like standard playable. I think standards just got too much power though for this to be playable. Yeah. That's why it's a common. Maybe if it was a 2-cost, yeah. If you got this out on turn 2 and start putting counters on it, then you're looking good. But for 3 mana 2/3, you'd have to get a few counters on it before you start feeling the value on it. That's not enough to be competitive though. Visionary's Dance. Create 2. 1 second. Create 2 3/3 blue and red elemental creature tokens with flying. Honestly, most of the time you're probably going to use this for the second part. Spend 2, discard the card. Look at the top 2, put 1 in your hand and 1 in the graveyard, right? So sometimes this is very expensive for the effect of 2 3/3 flyers. A lot of times a blue and red deck is just trying to filter through their deck and find certain cards and discard things and do stuff. So this is something that they might do with a 2-cost. Hydro Channeler. Coffee. I like that. There's a lot of effects for wizards right now. So a wizard with mana ramp for instants and sorceries is amazing. And you can use it to try to fix colors in a blue and red deck. Sometimes blue and red decks like to get greedy and play red with multiple symbols. So this would actually help with that. I like this card. For common, this is a usable common. This is a common that could possibly see some standard play. It really depends if anybody goes all in on making a wizard deck with the instant and sorcery spells. There we go. Sonar Unfinished Genius. Got. He enters prepared. Whilst prepared, you may cast a copy of its spell. Doing so unprepares it, right? So, create a treasure token by tapping him. Activate only if you cast an instant sorcery spell this turn. Nice. So, if you're using him, you're always casting instant sorceries. Tap and create treasure, more mana. Wild idea. Wow. 5 mana tutor for blue and red. Expensive for a tutor, but typically only black and white get tutor cheap. Other colors aren't supposed to tutor, so they cost them a lot more. I like it. I like it. If you're playing a caster deck, this might be something to include.
Why is this one here?
I just liked it as mana ramp. I liked it a lot more than those.
Okay.
Like if I had pile 1, that's pile 1 right now.
Okay.
Look at it's mana ramp for instant sorceries.
Right. I was just.
Actually, sorry, good call. Yeah, for these I should really just make a rare pile and stuff. Because all these cards are nice, really.
Right. It's like, what are you doing? You're confusing me.
Snarl Song. Converge. Create 2/0/0 green and blue practical creatures. X tokens and gain X life. X is number of colors spent to cast it. Alright. So it's worth noting that like maybe in deck construction now, like say if you're playing the Snarl Song in mono green, you could still have some dual colored lands in your deck that are green and another color, green and another color, green and another color, and or things that let you tap for any color, and those would let you converge in a deck like this. So that'd be a way to get 5 colors in a mono green deck. Or sometimes in a mono green deck, I've actually done this before in a Super Friends deck where it was pretty much a mono green deck, but I added any color planeswalker I wanted to. I would just put like 1 or 2 basic lands in the deck, but I had so many fetch a basic land spells that I would just go and get any color I was missing. Or have like 1 mana creature that taps for any color. But the deck itself at its core was mono green, but I just had any color planeswalker and mana fixing. And there's a lot of cards with converge mechanics in this one. There's also a mechanic here called increments. So flash, flying, trample. Whenever it enters, or whenever you cast a spell, you get a counter if the mana cost of the spell is greater than this creature's power. Not equal to, greater. A power or toughness.
Mm-hmm. Thought that card was cute.
Mm-hmm. Spell Pierce. So Spell Pierce, not actually part of the set. If you look at the bottom left, it says SOA. The A stands for Archives. The SOS is on the other cards for Strixhaven. A's Archives. This is just alternate artwork for previously made spells. So good in Commander and other formats, but you always got to check if it's part of Standard. Because, yeah, the actual Spell Pierce would have to be part of a regular set, I believe, in Standard right now. But this is alternate art for it, full art, counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 2. Very nice. Right here we have Giant Growth. I love it.
Love it.
Foily Giant Growth. Look at that alternate art foil squirrel. Just, it starts so small down there, just bigger, bigger, bigger. Yeah. Target creature gets +3 till end of turn. Always amazing.
Yes.
Island.
Pretty island.
Here's a rare Tragedy Feaster, 4 cost, demon, trample, ward, discard a card. So in order to target this fucker, you gotta discard. Holy shit, 4 cost. At the beginning of your end step, sacrifice a permanent unless you gain life this turn. I've got a few versions of this one. This one's nice and foily though. Nice. A lot of ways to gain life. Oh, don't forget, you have lands that enter and gain life, right? You can just stack your deck with those and play a deck like this, and every turn you're just like, land, gain life. I'm good. Let's go. Durger Focus Mage. Djinn Monk. Instant and sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. That is amazing, especially if you combine it with the other guy that's out here or in standard right now. It's a 3-cost creature. The instant sorceries are 1 less. Holy shit. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value 5 or greater from your hand, it becomes prepared. Target player draws XR. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is amazing for control, everybody. Control is back in the game with how aggressive all these creatures are. Holy shit. Actually, if this lives. Even blue-green creatures, though, can play that. Steal the show. Choose one or both. Alright, so in this one, choose both. You target yourself with the top one, and if you want to. And then you target your opponent with the bottom one. Or, and hear me out, let's see. If you have a lot of instants and sorceries in your graveyard, yeah. Or if you know they have a lot of instants and sorceries in a full hand, you make them discard. Or something. Nah. I wish it just had a static draw number on there. I hate that, like, if this is your last card, you can't draw anything with it. So then I guess you just choose Steal the Show. Yeah, I can't really think of a good reason to target your opponent with this. Unless you think your opponent is sitting on like one card that's going to save them, and you're just like, yeah, no, discard that, draw a land. Let's see, bring the lights. Converge, search library for creature, instant, or sorcery card, mana value less than or equal number of colors, spin and cast it, exile the card, shuffle, cast the card without paying its mana cost. Nice. So let's see, like I said, you can get up to 5 colors in a green deck easy, just by doing different shenanigans. Yeah. So that'd be search your library for a creature, instant, or sorcery, mana value 5 or less, and cast it for free. Not bad, not bad. I bet there's a lot of busted shit going on with this right now. Oops. I'm having a hard time reaching over there.
Okay.
Wow, this is cool. Black Loafing Pest. Legendary pest. Whenever you gain life, put a +1 counter on each pest, bat, insect, snake, spider you control. You have no idea. I just created a green-black Death Touch lifelink deck that has snakes in it. People are about to get tired on this motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking deck. Oh my god.
Yep.
It's got pests in it too. Let's see. I like that. This is an amazing card, everybody. Write that down. This is an amazing fucking card. Like, wow.
You want me to hold on to it or put it in the rare pile that I put over here?
Rare pile. Oh, my bad.
Just trying to make it easier for you.
Oh, yeah. Token. Foil tokens. Double-sided. So if something says make a 2/2 spirit, it's this thing. If something says make a fractal, it's this thing. There's different versions of fractals and spirits too. Different artwork.
Don't place the cards at her horns.
What we got here?
Perfect.
Expressive Fire Dancer. Not a fan of this one because it's till end of turn. I like this in limited. I think there's a lot more options in standard, and there's definitely better options in modern. One that comes to mind, modern, you have Bio Blight. It's 2 black, but same 2 cost, and it's target creature gets -3, but then every creature that shares the same name with it also gets -3, right? So that's a board wipe for tokens. So same cost, you can either give a creature -3 here, or you can give like all their tokens -3 at once for 2 cost. So Bio Blight is overall the 2 cost instant winner for me if I'm doing something modern or historic or commander type, you know. But currently, this is good for limited. Like yesterday in the sealed deck I made yesterday, I had 3 of these in the deck. Limited fight, pretty good. Alright, Ascendant Dust Speaker. 5 cost, flying, 3/4. When this creature enters, put a +1 counter on another target creature you control. At the beginning of combat on your turn, exile 1 target creature from graveyard. Up to, so it's an optional of choosing one. You can choose 0 if you choose. But from a graveyard, so this is a good sideboard card. This is a good sideboard card. If somebody's doing graveyard shit, it's a 3/4 fly. It's expensive for the cost, I think. I would like this more if it was 3 or 4 mana. For 5 mana, though, it's a sideboard card. If your opponent's doing a lot of stuff for their graveyard, you bring this in game 2 and game 3, and every turn you get a chance to remove stuff from the graveyard. If graveyard shenanigans, I mean, it could be graveyard shenanigans, if they're very popular in the formats, then maybe you put one of these in the main and a couple more in the side, right? Because it's not legendary. That means each turn you get rid of multiple things from their graveyard. Garbage. Looks cool though. 4 cost, 4/2, 2 cost, exile this card from your graveyard, create 2/1 white and black inklings. There's some places this can exist. I mean, one keyword zombie. Zombie, graveyard shenanigans. This could find homes some places, but not a fan of the initial cost, because your goal is to get it out and get it killed, to get it in the graveyard to do more with it. So, I mean, overall, this is like 6 mana to wind up with 2 1/1s. The question is, does your deck get benefits from pulling stuff out of the graveyard? Or stuff leaving your graveyard, right? Stuff like that. Or just from having more tokens. You know, when creatures enter the battlefield. So stuff like that makes 2 creatures enter at once. Once that's in the graveyard, that helps set up combos of if you get buffs every time a creature enters. So that'd be 2 creatures coming in for cheap. You can make more come in that turn, and suddenly you got a kill. Oh fuck! It's right there.
Okay. I can't get it. Sorry. Sorry.
That's all right. It's all right. All right. Graduation Day enchantment. So I like this. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature, put a +1 counter on target creature you control. This is real good and limited. And honestly, for this makes mono white become tempting, or something white and red or white and green aggro, something real fast like that. This is a 1-drop. You get out on turn 1, and then everything you do after that. Or maybe you play the creature turn 1 for 1 mana, and then turn 2, you use a 1-drop on this, and then 1-drop on a buff for that creature, and suddenly your turn 1 creature is like a 4/4 or a 5/5 in turn 2, and you're doing fun shit, right? It happens.
I was like, is it a rare?
No. All right. Combat tricks for blue. So blue X until end of turn, target creature becomes green and blue fractal, power and toughness equal to X plus 1. Blue usually has a lot of 1/1 artifacts lying around and stuff like that. So people think they can swing into it, or they don't have to block it. So then suddenly you just buff the shit out of it. Late game, this is actually very amazing. This gives blue win cons. Wow, I just realized that. You can make a deck just making a lot of 1/1 Thopters that fly over stuff, and put 4 of these in there. And then, yeah, you can just fucking hit the shit out of them. Whatever's not blocked, whatever's getting through, just X damage. Yeah, that's pretty strong. Wow. A braid, always a classic. Love it. We got our first Japanese alternate art of the day.
I thought you didn't have one in your first pack.
So it's not foil, but this is what I'm talking about, everybody. Japanese alternate art for the archive cards, right? This is not a standard card, right? I'd have to search that number to find out what it is. Unless somebody out there, Shadow, are you watching? I don't know. I see only showing like Tom's watching right now. I don't know if anybody else be in. I know Shadow said he's 100% Japanese. So. Yeah. Beautiful. Mountain. Scheming Silver Tongue, Vampire Warlock, Flying, Lifelink. At the beginning of your second main phase, if you gain 2 or more life this turn, this creature becomes prepared. Alright. So you just need to get another life or a counter on this, and you can prepare it pretty easy. 2 mana Flying Lifelink, not legendary. Easy to draw cards, lose 2 life. Wow. I would say make a deck with 4 of this. It's not legendary. I would want to go turn 2 this, turn 3 this, turn 4 this, and then fucking just have fun. Draw a lot of cards, a lot of kill spells, and do stuff. I don't know. See what happens. Nice. So this is actually pretty amazing, especially in green black. So in green black decks, there's a lot of stuff right now that if you gain life in a turn, something happens. This says at the beginning of each upkeep, if you don't control a pest, you make a pest. So that means you should always have a pest ready to swing, right? It says when this token dies, you gain 1 life. And a pest says that whenever you attack, you gain 1 life. So with a pest, you're just always swinging it to gain a life, and then with this, when they kill it, you gain a life. So that's 2, right? But then this card also says if you would gain life, you gain that much plus 1. So that means you'd be gaining 4 life from every pest if they blocked and killed it. And that get out of control real fast. Nice.
Well, we saw how it got out of control last night.
Wow, that's a nice card. I really like this card. I've almost got a play set. This makes me want to make a red-blue deck focused around it.
Yes.
Whenever you cast an instant, well, first 3 mana, 3/3, ward 1 haste. Get rid of the rest of the stuff. 3 mana, 3/3, ward 1 haste is pretty good. But then Opus. Whenever you cast an instant sorcerer spell, this creature gets +1 till end of turn. I don't like in a turn shit. But if 5 or more creatures are spent to cast that spell, create a token that's a copy of this creature, right? That's not till end of turn. That's copies of the fucking creature that's ward 1 and haste. So yeah, I'd like to do that. I'd probably just cast 5 mana draw spells. Or 5 mana, return all my opponent's creatures to their hand. Keep stalling. Holy, I don't know what this is, but it looks amazing. It's a Japanese card. It's Golgari. I got to figure it out because I might play with it. I don't know. Holy shit. Look at that, everybody. Look at this shit. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know what that does. Somewhere it does something with black and green.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes. This is why I open the packs.
And so we got the rare, this rare Japanese, right? There's another rare Japanese right behind the fucker. This one's foil. Look at this shit. Look at this. It's like textured and raised and stuff like that. I don't know what the fuck this is. One green doing a whole paragraph of shit. I don't know, Shattered. Is in English, would that just be like 3 words? I really don't know. But now, when my new setup, when I'm using my phone to scan the cards like this, then it will actually tell me the name of them and also current value and stuff. Oh, there's nothing. Yeah, I don't know what this card is, if anybody knows, but the card I got yesterday. Yesterday I got this one. This one is Demonic Tutor. This is the one I've mentioned a few times that the non-foil was on eBay yesterday for $3.50. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna throw this shit in the sleeve too.
You have a few, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I need to be doing that. Yeah, for those that followed our journey the last year or so, when we left Arizona, I left my my Magic card collection to a kid there that was getting into it and stuff, and so now I'm rebuilding my collection. So you are witnessing me rebuild my collection. But some of these cards, I might try to get the collection to pay for itself. We'll see. Kind of miss my old collection because my old collection was mostly from winnings, right? So essentially my old collection, I put together some competitive decks from collecting and stuff, and then I started winning tournaments with it. And like say for a $5 entry, I would win like between 5 and 10 packs, right? Where, you know, right now one pack's like $4 to $5. So I would go into a tournament for about 4 hours and come out of it with between 5 and 10 packs for $5. And like that's how I built a lot of my first collection. Right now I'm just getting started though. So, but I'm hoping I can pay for some of the collection with itself, you know. But overall, my goal is kind of like how in on Arena, I was getting most of my like entry fee back each time, you know. Ooh, spirit token. How you doing, Evelyn?
Is that a black fractal?
Hmm.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's in a white inkling.
Enters prepared. 4 mana, draw 2 cards. Honestly, overall, this card's garbage. You only use it in limited if you have to. Enters prepared can get you some cards, but there's a lot of ways to draw 2 cards for a lot less than that. It doesn't even re-prepare itself, so you'd have to invest more mana to prepare it. It's just overall a 2 mana 2/1. It'll probably die before you spend 5 to draw 2 cards. This is good in limited, but not really usable outside of that. 4 mana is too expensive for single target removal. If I'm doing single target removal, I want to use 1, 2, and 3, depending on conditions. Typically, 3 mana typically gets rid of anything, but because it's a common added the extra mana cost. If it was a 3 mana, it would be uncommon. Or if it was, yeah, the 3 mana sorcery would be common. 3 mana instant is uncommon. Rebel Rouser. That's pretty nice right there. This is good for commander. A ping for each opponent. Exile a card from your graveyard. Add mana. So it's a body, gets rid of stuff and pings each opponent. And yeah, overall, this is a good card. This is usable in a lot of commander decks. They're using red and like going with the trend. Shiny land. The dual color common lands in this set let you surveil. So there were some other sets in standard that you got benefits if you surveilled a lot. So I want to point out that there's 4 new lands that let you surveil just by paying mana, right? Like whenever you want. So that's a way to fix being able to surveil in a surveil deck.
It's in a pile. We don't have one of those over here yet.
I love this. This is probably going to her deck because not only is she wanting to play red-white, she also loves sloths.
I do. I know. I saw this card and I was like, oh, I know what's going in my next deck.
All right, so this is fucking amazing for
really is.
Wow. This is an amazing fucking card. This is uncommon. This is the power of a rare, pretty much, on an uncommon. If it was 3 cost, then it would definitely be rare. But 4 mana, 4/4, trample, lifelink is good enough by itself. Every single turn being exile a card from a graveyard in a format where it seems like half the spells in the format can come back from the graveyard. That's amazing. That is amazing right there. There's red-white that gets benefits if stuff leaves your graveyard.
Yes.
So you can target your own graveyard with this.
Yes.
Every single turn. You can make sure you get your combo trigger every turn with this card.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's uncommon.
Yep.
Goes there. But I was excited about it
too. Converge right here for discard. Again, even if you're playing mono black, you can get Converge by putting in a lot of dual lands that are like black and green, black and red, black and white, black and blue, you know. And then even the, let's see, well, you can only get up to 5. There's only 5 colors. But you can make somebody discard 5 cards with this. It's fucked up, but you can. And then also in this deck, not only do you have some multicolors like that, just put in 1 of every basic. 1 of each basic. Like mono black deck, 1 of each basic, and then some of the dual colored lands. So then that way you have a good chance of getting them. But also some sack and search lands, like Evolving Wilds or something. So that way you can always search for that 1 color you're missing. Thornfist Striker, 3 mana Elf Druid. I love it because one of the last sets was Lorwyn. There's a lot of elf mechanics there. It's 3/3 Ward 1. Creatures you control get +1 trample as long as you gain life this turn. Right now, Golgari Elves would be gaining life like every single fucking turn. So your creatures would have +1/+0 trample. Yeah. That's nice. That's not, it's an elf too for the elf mechanics. Those that know, you know. So that'll be going in a deck she was using last night. Ooh, this is amazing. Look at this. Another Japanese card. Look at that. Wow. All right, this is amazing, everybody. Wow. For an uncommon, it's ridiculous. Of course, the artwork's amazing. But create 3 1/1 White Rabbit tokens. There's a lot of effects where you benefit when a creature comes in, especially in white. There are so many things in white where when a creature enters, you gain life and you get counters, right? Or when a creature enters, you put a counter on each creature you control. This is 3 mana. Put 3 counters on every creature you control. You got to think about combos with stuff like this. 3 mana, poop out 3 creatures at once, and then not only do they enter, But they enter, and they get the triggers too, because it's an enter the battlefield effect. So if you have, whenever a creature enters, put a +1 counter on every creature you control, which right now in Standard, there's like 5 ways to do that easy. Yeah, this is amazing. This should be a rare, not uncommon.
I know, I love the hop to it card. And you create 3/1/1 bunnies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Swamp.
It's my favorite from the set.
Antiquities on the Loose. 3 costs, create 2/2 red and white spirit creatures. I like that. Cast from anywhere other than hand, put a +1 counter on each spirit. Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Flashback. Nice, you can cast from the graveyard.
Yep.
The red-white cards are put over there. Dang, there's a Planeswalker in there. I don't know if you noticed that Planeswalker says he can be a commander.
No, I didn't.
Yes. There's a new Planeswalker in this set. It says this Planeswalker can be your commander, right? It's a very rare thing. But this one in particular is spirit focus. Red-white spirits. Red-white spirits are a thing. So look at this card right here. You can create 2 spirits at a time, put counters on each spirit you control. You can flash it back, make more spirits, and put +1 counters on each spirit you control. Wow. Yeah, so this goes with that commander and that deck, which that's the type of commander deck I'm going to put together for her. I got to put together a 60-card red and white deck for her, and I got to put together a red-white commander deck. That's my goal. Right?
The 60 card doesn't have to be red-white.
All right, well, we'll come up with something for 60, right? I'm going to drag her to some Friday Night Magics and do some tournaments.
Drag. I'm the one that's like, let's do it.
Yeah.
There it is.
All right, this card right here, Immoral Bargain. You sacrifice your shit and get rid of their shit. It's whatever you want to do. You sacrifice those 3/1/1 bunnies right there or something, and then destroy 3 target non-land permanents. Enchantments or artifacts included. Excuse me. Here it is, everybody. This was opened yesterday. This is from the new set. Kentorius, History Chaser. 4 costs, 2 colorless, red, white, legendary Planeswalker. At the bottom, he can be your commander, right? So think of this as a commander in a red-white spirit-focused deck. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, which it's also pulling shit out of the graveyard the entire time, create a 3/2 red and white spirit creature. Wow. +1, you may discard a card. If you do, draw 2 and then mill. Oh, putting stuff in the graveyard. -4, spirits you control gain double strike and vigilance till end of turn. I mean, you can play him in -4 right away and he's still alive.
Yep.
Double strike and vigilance. So you can play him, all your spirits get double strike and vigilance, and they can swing and not be tapped.
Yep.
So you still have a defense in commander. You probably do that right away. You probably 9 times out of 10, you probably bring him out -4, and then you +1, building him back up to -4 again. Yeah. And sometimes you just let them kill him so you can bring him back with full loyalty counters.
Yep.
Anywho, yep, that's gonna be that's the deck she's probably gonna use next week when we play Commander.
Yay! They're not gonna be happy.
Well, that's on them. It's not my fault if you choose to cast Armageddon and destroy all lands.
I know.
Well, red having plenty of land destruction itself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yesterday I pulled the alternate art reprints of Armageddon. Destroy all lands. Oh, man. Later I'll have to show that to y'all. It's pretty crazy. Sorry, I forgot for a second. I'm supposed to be showing cards. Let's see. This is amazing as well for red and blue. Mana ramp for their instants and sorceries. And some of them like to draw a lot of cards and have unlimited hand sizes. They can just tap this and draw a card whenever the fuck they want then.
Mm-hmm.
Reprieve. Looks awesome. 2 cost, draw a card, and this is essentially try to stall out whatever their big spell is. If whatever they cast, no matter what type of spell, if they cast it, it's a spell that on the stack you can return the spell to their hand. So they cast a card, you're like, no, put that back in your hand. Try again next turn. I'm going to draw a card. Hopefully I find an answer for whatever the fuck you were just trying to do.
Right.
That's the goal there. Ooh, and look at, we got a signed version of the arts. There's a lot of full art cards. It's just like you can get foils of other cards. You can get signed versions of the art cards. You'll see either a golden stamp or a golden signature or something. I mentioned earlier we've seen a few powerful wizards in the set so far, and I've been saying that there's stuff for wizards, right? Look at this. A counter spell. If you control a wizard, add an amount of colorless equal to the amount of mana spent to cast that spell at the beginning of your next main phase. So that means you counter their spell during their turn. Now this like solves so much shit for control. Control's problem is having to hold up all their mana to counter during your turn. They counter during your turn and they got free mana for their turn, so then they can counter during your turn again, get fucked.
Yep.
Procrastinate. Sometimes you want to draw the game out. You're like, tap that creature, put twice X stun counters on him. I saw a friend use this yesterday. He tapped someone's creature for 10 turns.
I missed that.
Yep. Alan Historian. This is pretty good also. We've talked about, you've seen a lot of ways for stuff to leave the graveyard in red-white. Let's see. I mean, I don't like this only till end of turn, but it's a 2/3 flyer that gets Surveil. So most turns for 3 mana, it's a 3/4 flyer. A 3 mana, 3/4 flyer, not bad. Enters Surveil. I mean, it's usable and limited. I wouldn't put this in a deck outside of limited because till end of turn. If that was counters, you might see some standard play, or at least testing.
Right, but it's common.
Right. If it was counters, it'd be uncommon.
Mm-hmm.
Different things like that separate the stuff. Prog Death Touch that you can bump. That's pretty amazing because you can just swing your 1/1 at stuff with all your mana held open, and you can +1 this as much as you want because it's not a tapped ability. Mm-hmm. So you can swing this 1/1 Death Touch, and they try to block it with anything at all to kill it and sacrifice their guy, and you just make this bigger than that, and they just lose their shit.
Mm-hmm.
And both mentally and their card.
I was gonna say, I was like both ways.
Yep.
Both ways.
I like it.
I do too.
I hate this card. I keep talking about it like it's making you pay too much because you're casting it twice. But like currently in this set, for 1 mana sorcery, you can deal 3 damage. Right? We had that card earlier.
Yeah.
It was just 1 red, sorcery, 3 damage, any target. So this is 2 mana, sorcery, 2 damage, any target, right? Because you get to cast a flashback, it's charging too much. So this is 5 mana to only do 2 damage again. I mentioned yesterday, this is like kicking yourself in the balls twice on purpose. This card is complete garbage, unless you're trying to get special combo effects. The card by itself, statistically, garbage.
It's fine. It's just a box right now.
Alright, 1 mana instant. This is a lot of shit for 1 mana instant, so it's already good. Target opponent loses life, you gain a life. Up to 1 creature gets +1, up to 1 creature gets -1. You're not choosing. This is amazing. Instant combat tricks. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. So not only, wow, like this would be amazing if it was just a +1, -1, 1 cost instant, because that changes so much. You have a 2/2, they have a 2/2. So many times, also picture you have a 2/2 Death Touch, they have a 2/2 piece of trash. You swing that 2/2 Death Touch, they're gonna block, right? 9 times out of 10, 99% of the time, really, they should block. Get rid of that 2/2 to get rid of your Death Touch. Now, when they do that, you cast this, your 2/2 becomes a 3/3, their 2/2 becomes a 1/1, you win. But then you're also throwing in opponent loses life and you gain a life. That is so much shit for 1 mana. Mm-hmm. And also, there's combos currently right now in green-black where stuff happens when you gain life or your opponent loses life. So much shit going on in that card for 1 mana. You're probably going to see this in standard.
I don't think it should be a common. I think it should be an uncommon.
It's uncommon.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah.
I thought it was.
I guess I might have said common.
No. I just thought it was common.
We already showed this guy, right?
Yes.
These?
Oh, are you done with that? My bad. I haven't opened another one. I was distracted.
No, I haven't went through.
Those were from yesterday.
Oh, these are from yesterday?
Yeah, that's the red white that you went through yesterday.
Okay.
I haven't opened another one. I'm slacking. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I was paying attention and then I got distracted.
That's fine. I could roll one or something.
Give me 2 seconds. Oh, nice.
Oh, actually, I set some over here, I think. Yep.
Okay, I was like, I didn't think we were ready.
I was on the last pack.
I was like, what?
Alright, we got Sundering Archaic. When it enters, exile target non-land permanent, mana value equal to or less number of colors. So yeah, I've mentioned a lot of ways to add colors. Put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. Now again, you can do this in response to them targeting. There's a lot of things where people will get to target a card in their graveyard, return their hand or something like this. The moment they target, you can respond to the targeting and target that card on top of that to exile it. Alright, remember that. So this and things like the ooze and stuff like that. If somebody is trying to target a card in their graveyard, you can respond to that. Now, if somebody is casting a card from their graveyard, you can't respond to that except for a counter, because they have priority when they cast. Whenever they target, it's your turn to with priority to respond to their target. Anyways. Alright, this is amazing. This is fucking amazing. This is each player, so ideally this is a commander card, right? Oh man, I'm gonna tell you how you piss people off with this, alright? So all you do, you just play one little fucking creature, right? Early on, you play one creature, you slow roll it. You don't want to really play anything for a few turns. You play one creature on turn 1, it sits there. Everyone else, you let them play a creature, whatever for a few turns. Turn 3 or 4, you cast this, and you sacrifice your creature. When you cast a spell while you control a creature, you may copy the spell. Each player sacrifices a creature of their choice. Each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain a life. So that means, like, turn 3 or turn 4, you sacrifice your one little guy that was there for fodder, and they all have to sacrifice 2 things each. You'll piss off the entire table right away. It's amazing.
Yes, it is. It's fun.
Yep. Airbender is a thing, Tom. Airbender is a thing. Yep.
Airbender is fun.
Oh, he just discovered it the hard way.
Oh. Okay, well, it's fun when you do it to them.
Duty Beyond Death. Oh, this looks amazing. Look at that. Yeah, so this one, if there's a board wipe coming, so say you got 5 creatures, your opponent had let you get all those creatures. Talking about like that previous thing right there. Well, that sacrifice gets around that actually. But you get rid of your weakest thing to save everything else. And you put a +1 counter on everything. Excuse me. Sometimes you gotta return the favor. 2 red here. Spree! Choose 1 or more additional costs. +1. Copy target instant sorcery spell. Activate ability, trigger ability. That's a lot of choices. Wow. Anything but a creature, really. Or enchantment or artifact. Change the target spell or ability with a single target. That is amazing as well. So that right there, that means for 3 mana that instead of countering, like if somebody tries to kill your creature, you'll be like, no, that kills your creature instead. Right? That's how that works. By changing the target of target spell or ability. Yep, there we go. That is amazing. So not only that, wow. Alright, now picture this. For 4 mana, this is amazing for 4 mana. 4 mana, you also gotta think of the value. You're making them lose their card and what they were trying to do. Like, Magic's all about like give and take and who gets the advantage, right? So picture this. It's even. They got a big creature, you got a big creature, right? or they got, let's say they're getting the advantage on you. They got 2 big creatures, you got a creature. They think they're about to swing with those 2 and probably kill you. So they cast a kill spell on your single creature. You cast this. You're like, no. Copy that, use the copy on one of your creatures, and then redirect that one to your second creature. So you just made their one spell that was supposed to swing the tide, win the game, destroy both their creatures, and your creature is still alive. That is how you swing the tide of battle in a Magic game. Oops, my bad.
Did you hit the camera?
I did. I pulled a deflecting palm. Wait a minute, I pulled a deflecting palm. It's in here. A full art alternate. You're gonna like that if that's what you meant by deflecting swat. Deflecting palm, a little different. Deflecting palm. If you would receive damage, that your opponent receives it instead. It's amazing. So it's like, oh, you think you're gonna kill me? No, you just killed yourself, motherfucker.
Right.
And it's like, I know it was in here, right?
I think
it was.
so.
Or opened it sometime in the last 2 days.
Yeah. I can go look. There's 2 more piles over there.
Scan through this one more time too. Deflecting palm, red, white.
Red, white.
Yeah, just 2 costs, red, white. See, next we got Island. We already had this earlier. Fully. Nice multicolored land that you can cycle if you need.
Mm-hmm.
So amazing early, amazing late. Right? It's not land cycling, it's just cycling. That's what's important here. So if it's a late game card draw and you don't want land, you can cycle this to draw a card. Cycling, spend 2, discard this, draw a card. Or is it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, land cycling would be search for a land.
Mm-hmm. But this is just cycling.
This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. Wow. That's why it's mythic. This is a 3-mana board wipe, everybody. 3-mana board wipe.
Nope.
They don't, like, people forget there's literally lands you can play that's already turn and gain a life. Turn starts. Land, gain a life, 3-mana board wipe. There we go. Done. Wow. That's fucking busted and broken. Holy shit. People are going to be so mad next week. Practice offense, 3 mana, put plus. Oh, this is amazing too. On each creature, target player controls, target creature gains your choice strike, double strike, or lifelink on the turn. Right? Wow. Flashbacks, you do this again. This is a great thing. Great price, great cost, everything. You definitely want 1 or 2 of these in some type of white aggro deck. The big score. Alright, not bad. So normally for red, you discard a card to draw 2 cards. This one's discard card, draw 2 cards, get 2 treasures. I'm not really happy with 4 costs. I'd like to see 3 costs here. Because there's some power creeps a thing. It used to be 2 costs to discard and draw 2. Now I've seen recently a card that was 1 cost, discard, draw 2. So for 1 cost I can discard and draw 2. Are 2 treasure tokens worth more mana like that? I don't know. Maybe if I'm setting up a combo, could be. It's instant. Yeah. 4 mana instants. I hold up the mana for their turn. See if I use another spell during their turn. If I don't, if they go to end step and I got 4 open mana, I use this. That's when you'd use it. Yeah, I see you get the 2 mana back, but like they added it because now There's a way to you can discard and draw 2 for 1 mana now. I think I want to say I saw that in the turtle set. So yeah, yeah. I can think of a lot of decks top of my head where you'd get a lot of benefit from that. Also, just the fact of 2 artifacts entering the battlefield can be huge. That makes 2 artifacts enter. You know, you got to think of stuff like that. Any type of triggers. So there's a lot of value in this. That's why it's rare. You can do shenanigans with it. Page loose leaf. Yeah, not really good for limited. Maybe it's usable with full set or something. But it is artifact for artifact decks, artifact creature, mana rock. A few things for artifact decks. ETB, make a 1/1. Expressive Fire Dancer. Yeah, Zombie. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, there's definitely some things that can benefit from it, right? There's a few cards added in the turtle set that actually there's one spell where creatures you control have affinity for artifacts, right? So if you give all your creatures affinity for artifacts, then you can just poop out more artifacts like that. You know, there's things like that. Or a lot of things in the last set, or in the turtle set, you can easily put +3 counters every turn on an artifact. Mindful Biomancer. This is garbage because you can only activate it once each turn. Hell yeah. I think we got a playset of this now for a standard deck for prepared. Sky Coach Waypoint. This is what you're going to want if you're making a deck with a new prepared mechanic. Some cards don't re-prepare themselves, or sometimes you have to do special things to re-prepare. This is just spend 3 mana and you prepare the creature. And they do whatever spell they had prepared, right? Speaking of prepared, 5 mana, 4/4 flying, enters prepared, 1 mana. Whenever you cast your next instant or sorcery spell, copy it. Oh my god. It's a 4/4 flying body that lets you copy an instant or sorcery spell. And then it doesn't re-prepare itself, but you got this shit right here, right? Remember this. The combo right here, people. Combo right here. People out there wanting to copy a lot of shit. Combo right here and stuff like that, right?
It must already be an exact pair.
All right. You know what? I think I put it in the 5-color turtle deck.
Okay.
I think I was an asshole.
Okay. Because I was like, I just went through those piles like 3 times.
Oh yeah, like I was.
Yeah.
If I used that deck, I was totally gonna wait on someone to think that they were gonna win,
Yeah.
and they were gonna kill themselves. Ooh, another one. Lamb. Yeah. All right. This is amazing. Bitter Triumph. Additional cost to cast a spell, discard a card, or pay 3 life. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. This is 2 mana, instant speed, destroy any creature or planeswalker. You just pay 3 life. That's it, right? But there are some cards that you discard and you can cast a card cheaper because you discard it, right? So that means for like 4 or 5 mana, you can do some real crazy shit with this by this kills whatever. You discard and do something cheap as fuck because you discarded it. Right? So there's some big ass red-black combos with this, really. Green. This is amazing too. Even with the fucking basic land, I don't know. 1 mana instant, rare, destroy any creature or planeswalker.
Right.
They can get a land. They can get a land. Go for it. I don't care. 1 mana, I'll kill anything they fucking got. They get a land. Go ahead.
Enjoy.
Yep. Spirit of Resilience. Whenever 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, and that's going to be the red-white deck, holy shit, put a +1 counter on this creature. Then, then, you may have this creature become a copy of an artifact or creature card from among those cards until end of turn. Huh. 1 or more cards leave your graveyard. Okay. Nice. So you can put a counter on it and have it become a copy of a creature that you take out of the graveyard, or an artifact that you take out of the graveyard. Wow. It's a spirit too, everybody. It's a spirit. Pointing that out. It's a spirit. We got the commander. This is going to be a spirit deck. So it will be in there. Alright, Dina's Guidance. 3 mana. Search your library for a creature. Reveal it. Put it in your hand, graveyard, then shuffle. This is amazing. Now, black has a lot of tutors for 2 or 3. But it's the option of putting it in the graveyard, right? You can do some stuff with that. There's actually some cards that say if this would enter your graveyard any other way than the battlefield, like put it on the battlefield or something. So yeah, you can do shenanigans with that.
It's not in there really. Let me double check, but deflecting palm, right?
Yes, just a red and a white. Wow. There's some mana ramp added to red for this set. There's a lot of ways to get multiple red for instants and sorceries. There's a one red spell that gives you 3 red. So essentially, you're using spots in your deck to just increase your land or your mana at one time. So that's where you do something like this. Subterranean Tremors deals X damage to each creature without flying. If X is 4 or more, destroy all artifacts. X is 8 or more, create an 8/8 lizard. Right. So you destroy everything without flying, and then hopefully there's not a lot of flyers. If X is 4 or more, you destroy all artifacts too, and you got the big thing left. Nice. Boar. Frog lizard.
Oh shit, I was looking at other things.
I'm on the last one right now.
Yeah.
I gotta roll a joint, it's fine.
Okay.
Holy fuck, everybody. Holy fuck. We found it.
Yes.
The fuck is this? This is the late game commander card that makes the table scoop.
Yes. That is what that is.
This is a late game commander card that can make a table scoop. I don't know. We'll see.
We're going to find out. We'll tell you next week.
7. But we got a lot of ways to reduce the cost of instant and sorceries. We got ways to ramp for instant and sorceries. So we don't exactly have to pay full 7 for this. But return all instant and sorcery cards from your graveyard to your hand. You have no maximum hand size for the rest of the fucking game. Holy shit, rest of the fucking game, no maximum hand size. I saw something earlier that was if you have more than 7 cards, you do a lot of shit. Or you can draw free every turn. Wow. Combos. Love it. Alright. Yeah, you gotta be around here somewhere, right?
Yeah. I'm like, it's around here. We put it somewhere. I've missed it. Whatever. It's fine. You would think it would be in that spot. Like, I guess I just kept, I don't know.
You can always feel free to go through these and pull out all the red, white too.
Okay.
Just to start sorting. Oh, work on twisting one up. She's opening the next pack for me to look at. But I don't want to touch the cards until like I get the flour off my hands after I roll one. Yeah.
Yeah. Cute.
Oh, fuck. Overheating a little. Yeah, blanket on. Let me take the blanket off.
Yep.
That'll help.
Problem solved. Crazy. I'm thinking my 60 hard deck has black in it.
Alright.
I was thinking black white too.
Alright, black, white.
And one of the cards is in that pack. It's not a mythic. We can have 4.
Hmm.
I think we have the place.
Alright. Show me Trud. Hey Onyx. Going pretty good? How you doing? Alright. Next one we got Shattered Alkalite. We saw this yesterday. 2/2 lifelink. This is more of a sideboard card. It's just a sideboard card. If you're in white, way to bring in. Sometimes white might want to stop early aggro, bring in 2/2 creature, but it can also double as destroying artifact and enchantment, which artifact enchantments are in the formats right now. So you never know. I like this. Green and blue love to draw, and they love to draw and put land on the battlefield. That's nice. And remember, with this effect, you do get to choose a land from the 3 that were drawn to put on the battlefield. Currently, like last set, there was a 4 cost that was draw 2 and put 1 on there. So now you can literally go, like green and blue can do a 4 cost and a 5 cost in the same deck, and it's like they're just drawing and putting lands out at the same time. So instead of just devoting their spells to land ramp, now they are both drawing and ramping land. That's nice. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I think that one was the Shattered Alcoholic. The Alcoholite.
Yes.
Alright. Oh, that's amazing for 3. And you gain? Normally you gotta lose to do shit like that. Like normally 3 mana you gotta draw 2 and lose 2. This one you get to pick 2 that you want back and gain 2. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, that needs to go back in. This needs to go in the deck from yesterday.
Yep.
So I don't want to forget about it.
Okay.
Damn. I'm going back to this. Like, this is a common. That doesn't seem right for a common. Everything, like what I'm seeing right here, a lot of cards right now cost 4 or 5 mana for that effect. Like 4 or 5 mana. Actually, for right now, for 5 mana with special effects, you can get it from the graveyard to the battlefield. Sometimes 2. But I mean, yeah. That's super cheap for being a common. Holy shit, I can't get over that.
I was like, that's not what I was gonna move it for you.
Okay, thank you. Three mana, 4 damage, instant, surveil 1. I like that. I like that a lot. That's good for red. Honestly, I would like to see 2 mana for 4 damage, but you got the instant speed and surveil 1. That makes it worth it. That's usable. This is amazing. Yeah, artifact deck, you got to use this. Yeah, there's so many, like between mutagen, food, treasure. Like there's so many artifacts that you can sacrifice to copy your spells. Sacrifice a food to copy a spell. That's what this motherfucker is. Holy shit! This should be a rare mythic. You're telling me I cast a card that draws 3, I can sacrifice a food and draw 3 more? Sure. Fuck it. Instead of gaining 3 life, you just drew 3 cards up for sacrificing the food.
That was creepy. Sorry, guys.
Nice. Very nice. I can give another creature flying, but honestly, I think it's too clunky and expensive for anything other than limited. This will win limited games. This could, you know, sometimes in limited you got a flyer, they can't deal with it. This makes you have 2 flyers that they can't deal with, so it can win limited. I wouldn't use this outside limited though. Ooh, I actually saw one down there.
What do you mean?
Oh, card.
Oh.
On the, like 2 down.
Okay.
All right. I played this last night in a deck that I was playing with a sealed. This is an amazing card. This was draw me a card every turn. right? Because there's a lot of ways in green-black right now to make the pest or to gain life. I've been talking about that. Or die. So, and like with the 1/1 green pest, I send those to people. They're going to block them and let them die. So they block them and they die. That means in a turn I draw a card because my pest died. So every turn I was letting the pest die on purpose. Or there's a lot of things to make where I can sacrifice creatures, right? I'll sacrifice a 1/1 pest to draw a card at the end of the turn and do whatever I did the sacrifice for. Or I have, like with this out and a pest out, I cast a card that's each player sacrifices a creature. I'll sacrifice my pest to trigger this at the end of the turn, and I'll have to sacrifice something too. I like it. Uncommon there. Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
The only thing I like on this one's artwork. I didn't put it in any of the decks I made yesterday because there's a lot of cards out there that do the same thing right here for 2 mana.
Yep.
Instant speed at that. Like I don't know why this is 3. Let's see. Put a +1 counter on target creature you control. Alright, and then it deals damage equal to its power. And maybe the ones that are 2 costs make you fight, because there's a big difference between fighting and dealing damage. Fighting, your creature takes damage and can die with it as well. Especially if it's death touch. This lets you just target and target then deals damage to target creature. Yeah, target creature. If this was any target, that'd be amazing. Or if it's creature or planeswalker, that'd be amazing. But I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'll think about it more. But there's just so many ways to fight in standard and stuff right now. I couldn't justify putting this in the deck yet. Ooh.
It's an uncommon, but
Fancy as fuck, though.
yeah, isn't it cute?
Uh-huh. Shiny, textured.
Mm-hmm.
Rare land. Nice. I always want all the rare lands you can get, you know? What the fuck? Hold on. I'm wrapping my head around this. This seems like a lot of bullshit if it was used against me. Alright, so 5 mana. At the beginning of your upkeep, so this at the start of every turn, right? If you don't know what upkeep is, your turns in phases. You got untap, upkeep, draw, main phase, combat phase, draw, end step, right? Untap, upkeep, so before the draw step. Beginning of your upkeep, create a 2/1 white-black inkling token with flying. So every single turn you're going to get a 2/1 flyer. After you cast this, if this is out, this enchantment, you get a 2/1 flyer every turn. But not only that, that's already fucking amazing. Getting a 2/1 flyer every single turn. That's going to help you win a limited game by itself. But wait, there's fucking more. When you do, return up to 1 target aura or equipment from your graveyard to the battlefield attached to that token. Holy shit. This is a full fucking enchantment deck now. This enchantment deck, you put, if it's a 60 card deck, you do 4 of these, and then you do like all the just good shit. All the enchantment creatures you can think of, all the enchantments, all the auras you can think of. Yeah. Let's see. Probably Inkling. You probably want something to. There's got to be something when Inklings enter. I'm sure there's something in black and. I've seen a few black and white Inkling cards.
Yeah.
So you do this with a themed deck for Inklings, and then you throw in a lot of good fucking auras and equipments. I'm talking about some of the best ones that yeah, like if you're doing a commander deck, right? Wow. Or yeah, even a 60 card deck for modern or historic. I'm not sure which ones are amazing in standard right now for aura and equipment. Oh no, Final Fantasy is an equipment. There's amazing equipment in Final Fantasy.
Yeah. And I think there's amazing auras and auras in Lorwyn.
Oh yeah. There was one. There was the Lauren Aura for your creature gets +1 for each land you control. That's one of the best in Magic. And trample. Sorry, +1 and trample. +1 for each land you control and trample. That's fucked up, isn't it? But all this really is like, I'm trying to figure out how it competes with the mono green deck that's swinging for like 1,000 on turn 4, or still lethal on turn 3.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, I like this one. I pulled it yesterday. It looks cool, and yeah. So really, there's a lot of ways to easily copy stuff. So I'd probably draw 4 cards most of the time. So I don't know. The first time you might actually deal 4 damage. So the only thing I don't like about this card is it being 4 damage, because there's a lot of ways to deal more damage than 4 to the entire board, and only being able to choose one, right? But with red and blue, it's all about having the choice in your deck to respond to any situation. So having the 1 card choice that can either draw 4 fucking cards, that's a lot, right? 4 cards. Especially when we just saw there's the one that, or so far in blue, we've seen that you can, you get benefits for having more than 7, and you can get rid of, for the rest of the game, you have no maximum hand size. That's just a static like emblem. And then in this one, you can draw 4 cards. In so many ways we've seen, for 1 red, you can copy an instant or sorcery. So you're drawing 8 cards right here off this spell. So most of the time, I'm going to want to draw 8 cards with this, right? I'm going to do everything I want to in a red-blue deck now. But the very first time in the game I cast this, I'm probably choosing 4. Because, so I'm working on drawing cards. Life is a resource. My opponent's playing little creatures that are starting to hit me. So turn 5, I'm hitting all their stuff for 4 damage. Then after that, I'm drawing a lot of stuff and taking over the game.
I didn't realize it was already 5. I'm going to go start some chicken balls.
Alright. Ooh.
I'll open one more pack and then I'll start some chicken. Give you some time.
Alright, this is busted right here because blue does not have destroy target creature spells.
No, they do.
This destroys, essentially it's conversion, right? It converts their stuff into it. Yeah, it shouldn't say destroy creature. But, well, yeah, so, crazy. Destroy target creature, it can't be regenerated. Its controller creates a 3/3 ape. That's crazy.
But it's a archive card, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
I mean, you know, I didn't play for the last 10 years. I'm just, you know.
No, I know. I was just saying, I think we do have it.
Oh, yeah?
This is just the new art for it, and it's shiny, I think.
Yeah,
everything is shiny.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
Grave Researcher. This, yeah. If you're ever looking for definitions of busted, this is one of them, right?
That's what I was talking about. That's what I want.
At the beginning of your upkeep, surveil 1. Then if there are 3 or more creature cards in your graveyard, this creature becomes prepared, right? That's at the start of the upkeep. That's before you draw step. Reanimate, so you can reanimate for 1. Put target creature card from a graveyard. So if you're playing a 6-player commander pod, that's all 6 players' graveyards. You can pick a creature from anybody's graveyard. In Commander, you start with 40 life. I'll give up any life right now to take any creature out of a graveyard, you know? But, wow. You talk about the definition of busted, that's a card like this. So put it in a little mill deck or a creature deck, just trying to get a lot of creatures in the graveyard real quick. You focus on creatures with stored or prepared sorceries in instance like this. Busted card.
Oh, you're gonna like this deck.
We got this is an artwork card.
Yep, perfect.
Looks cool as fuck. Oh, I got still got.
I know.
All right.
So this one goes underneath that one.
All right. All right.
I was trying to give you two before I went to start.
Chicken bog.
Yes.
Gotcha.
That's why I was like, perfect timing. But you're gonna like that one. It's good.
All right.
It's gonna be super fun because I'm gonna forget about it and come back and be just as excited as always.
All right, 2-3 menace. Decent and limited. I don't know. This could be good in a goblin deck. Maybe. We'll see. I don't really play a lot of goblins. I'm not sure about their life gain. This is amazing. In red white now, this is gonna be a 4 of for being your. This is what you're gonna want your turn 2 creature to be every time with a red white deck now. Every time turn 2, you're going to want to get this out because the entire red white deck is trying to take stuff out of the graveyard over and over and over again, instants and sorceries and stuff like that. So you want this is your mascot for that, right? Spirit mascot for the spirit deck. Turn 2, you want to play this guy. Fractal mascot, 6 cost. Whenever this creature enters, tap target creature opponent controls, put a stun counter on it. That is amazing. Yeah, so essentially, you got a 6/6 trample coming in. This enters, taps someone that's going to remain tapped. So you might be hitting something. I don't know. It could be better. This is amazing for limited. This wouldn't see standard play. It's amazing for limited. That could help you win a match in a limited fight. Dual land against Surveil with the new set. Impractical Joke, 1 cost, can't be prevented, 3 damage. Right? Earlier I was bitching about the 2 cost for 2 damage that you flash back to pay 5 for 2 damage. 1 cost, 3 damage right here. That card can go fuck itself, right?
I knew exactly what you were gonna say.
I'm liking this card right here a lot. Lewin, Exchange Students. So Lewin enters prepared. Exile creature card from your graveyard, prepare it again. So only as a sorcery. A 1 pest friend, create the pest, right? We've seen so many things in Golgari so far, green-black, that stuff happens when you gain life. Every time you attack with a pest, you gain life. And yeah, then there's stuff that happens if a pest dies. Yeah. So this Lewin Exchange Student looks like it can be an engine to help drive that whole mechanic. Like, this card doesn't win the game for you, but it can be an engine to make everything happen with the pests. I love this card. I love this card. End of the hunt. 2 costs. Target opponent exiles a creature they control with creature or planeswalker with the greatest mana value among creatures and planeswalkers they control. Right? This is so amazing because hexproof and indestructible is fairly rampant right now as well. People are prepared to defend their shits. It's very difficult for people to defend against something that they have to do themselves. Because this is the opponent having to exile their creature. You're not targeting it. This gets around hexproof. This gets around indestructible. End of the hunt is how you get rid of their biggest thing. I wouldn't be surprised if this isn't 4 of in standard. Return the Favor, 2 costs. We already saw this earlier. Amazing. Going to be 4 in standard. Holy shit. Ew. Look at this. As a wolf. Arr. Very nice. Japanese alternate art. Love it. I gotta learn Japanese. Swamp. Oh, nice. We got a mythic, or we got a foil of the mythic we saw earlier that was just amazing. We've seen so many ways for Golgari, green-black, to gain life. If you gain life this turn, destroy all creatures for 3 mana. That's amazing. Wow. Oh, Abstract Performance. I really like this card. If I'm playing blue and standard, I might try playing this. Exile the top 4 cards of your library in a face-down pile. Exile the top 4 cards of your library in a face-up pile. Opponent chooses one of those. So there's 2 piles of 4. Opponent chooses one of them. Put one of those piles in your graveyard and look at the cards in another pile. You may cast a spell among them for free and put the rest in your hand. So that means 4 cards. You cast one for free, and 3 go in your hand, right? So this is a 6 mana, draw 3, cast 1. That's a lot of value to me.
And then put shit in your graveyard to play with.
Yeah, and put shit in your graveyard to play with. A lot of value, a lot of value. Ooh, white-black dual land. We love it. Ooh.
Right, I forgot you were gonna like that one too.
I think we've already got this rare Japanese alternate art. I'm not sure. It looks familiar. I feel like we got that as a foil or something. I gotta check.
It's possible. We have 3 of the cat.
Nope, I was mistaken. I don't see it. Yeah. Let me sleeve these up real quick, like the others. Ooh, informed Incrite. Nice. Again, mentioned making a white-black Inkling deck.
Ooh, yes.
That goes with that. Oh yeah, sorry, I just tossed this aside. Alternate art here. Or a full art card. Follow Lumaris. Or Lumarets. Meh, common. Put it in your hand. Ooh. This is pretty good. Creature or land, 2 of them if you gain life. I love this. This should be an uncommon, at least, not a common. This could see 4 of in standard. This common could see 4 of in standard. 2 costs. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or land from among them, put it in your hand. That's not bad. If you gain life this turn, you may instead reveal 2 creatures and or lands that means any combination from among them and put them into your hand. So that's 2 costs. Look at the top 4 and put 2 in your hand. If it's a land or a creature. Pretty good chance it is. That's mana fixing and that's creature fixing. That's amazing. Yeah, you can see 2 of these in standard. Unless someone's just trying to kill you on turn 3 in mono green. This would be more this would be more of a green blue deck. You're not really trying to cast it. Well, actually, this would if you don't have your creatures. This helps you find your creatures for that combo in mono green. Or it doesn't even have to be mono green. It's just that's the easiest way to do it. Oh, I love this. I love this card. Let's see. Target opponent reveals their land. You choose a non-land card from it. Player discards it, and you put 2/+1 counters on a target creature. That's nice. For a black-white, that's pretty good. counters, and hand destruction. Honestly, I wish it was a little cheaper. That's why it's common. It's common because it's expensive. I would like to do this for 2 or 3 mana. 4 mana is getting a little expensive. It might not see. I don't know. You could find shenanigans with both the discard and put 2 counters, because there's stuff that can happen when your opponent discards. Like there's this one card from the Turtle set called Waste Not. Looks pretty cool. It does something special based on what type of card they discard, right? So yeah, I'm not going to rule out this seeing play, but it's expensive to play for what it does. Run behind, run behind. Nice. So this would be a 3 cost, bounce something instant. Pretty good limited. 2 cost, tap, stun counter, draw. Pretty good and limited. Excuse me. 2 cost modal card, meaning you can choose one of multiple modes. So with the red-white deck, you should use it for the second option here. Return target artifact or creature card mana cost 2 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. Remember, a lot of stuff in the red-white says that if something leaves your graveyard, this happens. So you always want stuff leaving your graveyard with red-white. So this is a way to do it. If it's a red-white standard deck, it'd probably be a 4 of. I don't know, because it gives other options. This is amazing. This is so fucking good. Wow. If I put together a red-blue instant sorcery deck, this is going in there. Give me free mana every turn for instant sorceries. Can't beat that. Alright, we got 4 mana. Plant sloth. Another sloth. Nice. Whenever it dies, you create 2 pests.
Yes.
Ew. Another uncommon Japanese. Love it.
Are you on the second pack now?
Yeah, I'm at royal treatment now.
Okay. Be right there.
Alright, royal treatment. This is amazing. This is fucking amazing. So they go to target and kill your big shit, right? Target creature control 1 cost instant. Target creature control gains hexproof until end of turn. Create a royal roll token attached to it. It's an aura, so it gets a +1/+1 aura with ward 1. All for 1 mana. That's nice. It'd probably save it from a direct kill spell with the hexproof, or a fight spell or something. This would probably be 4 of in standard. Likely 4 of in standard. Mountain. Improvisation Capstone, 7 cost, Mythic Lesson. Exile cards from the top of your library until you exile cards with total mana value 4 or greater. May cast any number of spells without paying their mana cost. Paradigm, holy shit, every turn. This is broken. I don't know if people have seen Paradigm yet, but this is casting a Planeswalker emblem, right? White has one that returns stuff from the graveyard to the battlefield every turn. Black has one that draws cards every turn. This one, you're casting free shit every turn. Every turn, exile cards until mana value 4 or greater, and you cast any number for free. And then you play your turn. I'll tell you what, with the current standard right now, there's a lot of rocks that give 2 red when if it's an instant or sorcery. There's things that reduce cost of instant or sorcery in the red-blue deck. There's a 1-cost red spell that gives you 3 red. I tell you what, I am casting this early as fuck. I am casting this early as hell. I can even green red ramp big dumb shit, right? This would be the only sorcery in the deck other than maybe some ramp spells. But like this is going to hit a big ass creature every time. It's going to put a big ass creature on the battlefield every turn for me out of my deck. I tell you that. That card's fucking amazing. Wow. This is the one you were talking about?
I said you were going to like this set. Yes, it was getting there. Absolutely.
No, I meant that card specifically. Or
oh, yes. I was like, ooh.
Dual land. Very nice. Comforting Counsel. Whenever you in line pro. Oh yeah, I like this one. I like this one. You get this out early. We've already seen countless ways that green black gains life the entire game. All the pests that are going to gain life. So this can say whenever a pest attacks. Whenever a pest attacks, put a growth counter. Whenever you gain life. Whenever you play land that makes you gain life. Whenever you gain life another way. But then as long as they're 5 or more, creatures get +3/+3. Suddenly your pests that are just attacking to be a pest are 4/4s. All the pests that you're just generating are 4/4s. Right? Amazing. Ooh. It's getting good. Here, a mythic. I need to figure out what this is. Hold on. We got to figure out what this is.
Isn't the spirit mascot amazing?
It is. Alright. This card is called Achroma's Wheel from Secrets of Strixhaven Mystical Archive. Let's see. It's an instant. Choose one. If you control a commander, you may choose both instead. Creatures you control gain flying, vigilance, and double strike till end of turn, or creatures you control gain lifelink, indestructible, and protection from each color till end of turn. Alright, so this card wins the game. This card wins the fucking game. This is 4 mana, all your creatures get everything there is, and they can't be blocked. They got double strike, lifelink, and everything, right? So this card, 4 mana, you win the game. I wonder how much it's worth. Hold on.
I don't know. Alamora's Will.
Currently ranging 124, 175 for total value, but I could probably sell it 56 to 65. Well, whenever you sell stuff to stores, they only like to buy stuff for 50 to 70% of the value because they want to turn around and make money off it. If a store buys cards for full value, how are they going to sell it for that value?
Right.
They'd go out of business.
Right. That's not how business works. But 50% is too much. Like, should be like 25. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, it varies. It varies. But also, so like this one, yeah, it's actually, this is probably like 40 to 45% that is showing. Yeah. It varies on supply and demand too.
Yeah.
If it's something that they know, if they have a customer waiting to buy it on the spot right there, you know, they'll probably do 50 to 70% if they know that they're going to make profit right that day. If it's something that might sit there for a while, then, you know, it might be 50% or less.
Right. Yes, that is the business aspect of it. All right, well, making sure you put it. Told you were gonna like this, because you've already said there's been like 3 cards that you're like yes from this pack. I was like, oh yeah, you're gonna like this pack.
Oh yeah, Oh, look at this. The mythic dragon for the deck that I'm building her for next week. Oh,
I know.
If anybody from next week is watching, I'm sorry. But the red white mythic elder dragon 5/5 flying haste. It's fucking amazing. Each in its sorcery card in your hand has Miracle 2. Miracle 2. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Amity,
really
doing all right? It's all right. My schedule's been off the last few weeks, but yeah, that card was amazing, beautiful.
Yes, I'm sorry. This just goes right over here. Sorry about that. Then there you go, and it's stamped.
Yeah, and that pack even ended with a gold one there.
Yep. Yep. I told you were gonna like that pack.
All right, last gasp. I like this. Yeah. I've already saw this one earlier. This is pretty good. So in limited, at least, I don't want to have a slot for this outside of limited, but in limited, you've seen all the stuff in green black right now that if you gain life, if you gain life, if you gain life, if you gain life. Well, right here, you send the trample at their ass and you gain some life, right? And limited, playing yesterday, that card was alright, you know. I like this in limited as well. I think it's too expensive for outside of limited. But 6 damage to anything is always nice. Especially in, like if you want to exile it. This is decent for a human deck and like commander or in limited for land fixing. I would not use this in a standard modern historic legacy constructed deck. Alright, 2 mana 1/1 increment, meaning whenever you cast a spell with mana value more than its power or toughness, it gets a +1. At beginning of combat on your turn, you can pay X. When you do, move X +1 counters from this creature onto another target. That is amazing. This card's amazing. Holy shit. I'm sure I could find some way to put this in a constructed deck, but always take this in limited. Wow. Pay X to move X counters. So every time you cast spells, you're putting counters on this. You want to keep this at a 1 to keep it always getting counters, unless one can get it killed too easy. But you want to move those counters all the time to other stuff. You cast a spell, it gets a counter. You put the counter on something else. Holy shit. I like this. I like this. 3 damage and a tap for going on the offensive for red-blue. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, I've seen a lot of things in this set for dealing with creatures mana value 3 or less, especially in the archives. So yeah, this is very nice. You can make an entire set based around 3 mana. The Ninja Turtle set, oh my god, some like god tier 3 mana cost. Holy shit. So like you can make it, and in standard right now, you can make a deck based out of 3 value or less and just go crazy with this. 1 cost sorcery my ass to bring it back to the battlefield. Holy shit. Ooh, another one. Uncommon, but I like it. Swamp. Slumbering Trudge. Alright, I've seen this for each of the colors, I think. This would be good in a beast deck or a plant deck. There's actually some cards for based around X cost. So this go in an X cost deck too.
Sorry. I have music in my ears.
Oh.
because I'm cooking.
Gotcha. I like this a lot, especially for Commander. Well, yeah, really, Commander's when you want it. For those who don't know what Goated is, Goated and Commander, they have to attack every turn. If there's an opponent other than you, they have to attack someone other than you. So in Commander, a Goated creature can't attack you until you're the only opponent left. But whenever the creature attacks, you'll draw a card every time. So their creature has to attack someone else other than you, and you're going to draw a card. It's amazing. I love it. Yes. If you're playing black, this is like a mandatory addition, like any deck. It's such a fun Commander card.
Yes.
Like, I haven't played with it, but I can tell you this is a fun Commander card. Tokens. Contract.
I know. I was like, that's cool. Let's figure out where that, like, I don't think we have anything that says create a contract yet. So I'm intrigued.
So this one, with all the life gain, yeah, this will be happening a lot. 1/3 flying lifelink itself for 2 costs, getting out early swinging. Seen so many ways with the pest and everything to gain life. Easy to get 2 life a turn. Always be anytime you want. Spending 2 mana. Target player draws 2 life, loses 2 life, or draws 2 cards, loses 2 life. This card's amazing. I love it. I'm glad I've already gotten a play set of it, I think. Return to the ranks. Holy fucking shit.
Yes.
2. I wish that was 3 or less with what other cards were doing, but still, there's a lot of stuff for 2, especially in red white. Wow. Not only that, for whatever like killing blow red white's gonna have, this is gonna remove X cards from a graveyard, right? So that's X triggers of. In the red-white deck, we've seen so many cards that if a card leaves a graveyard, if a card leaves a graveyard, if a card leaves a graveyard, right? So that's going to trigger with this card. That's amazing. This is how you get a killing blow off. So really, this would probably be like a one-of in a deck. Always one-of in Commander decks, but it'd be like a one-of in a red-white constructed deck, probably. If not 2, if you're trying to search for it. Resonating Loop. Seen this already today. I like it. Mana ramp for red and blue. Ow.
What happened?
Tailbone.
Oh no.
Some tailbone just started throbbing and pinching. I might have to end the stream soon and walk around for a bit. Fuck. Yeah, for those who don't know, in addition to my spine damage, my tailbone's permanently fractured too. Sometimes sitting for a while on the wrong angle or something, I'll hit it wrong. I love this. I love this. I love this so much because there's so many ways to prepare them. There's artifacts and enchantments and lands that can prepare creatures. The first time I saw this card, I dismissed it because it's a one and done. I was like, it's just a 1 mana 1/1 after I do the 3 mana land, get a land. Counting him for 3 mana, right? But the creature enters prepared. We saw it for 3 mana land. You can re-prepare it. There's artifacts and enchantments, I think, that can re-prepare them. And at least I know enchantment. And yeah, so then every turn in a deck that has landfall triggers or you're just trying to ramp, you can just keep fucking rampant growth thing every fucking turn. Hell, you could probably re-prepare them multiple times in a turn and keep doing it. Because pretty sure... Oh yeah, this, not a legendary land, right? So this is what I'm talking about here, right? This, or there's an enchantment that lets you re-prepare, but like you can keep using that rampant growth over and over again. So knowing that you can re-prepare, that makes this card possible. At least for Commander. Definitely for Commander.
That's why it's a common.
Yeah. It's a lot of investment for standard, modern, historic. Like the games aren't going to last long enough for you to do that shit. But in Commander, yeah, you might be able to have some fun with that. And I'm getting real stuffy too. Let's see, next. Let's see. Nice. A 4/4 creature that gets something back from your graveyard. Fits in the whole mechanic, red, white, bouncing stuff back. I like it. Might be too expensive for standard, but yeah. For black, white elf deck, not bad. Now right here, enchantment every turn. If you've had something leave your graveyard that turn, your creatures get buffed when they attack. And it makes a spirit. So that fits into the red-white spirit commander deck. Holy shit, it all works together. Like red-white was made for a commander deck this season. Holy shit. And right here, you're taking stuff out of your graveyard again for the cost to trigger, and then you're getting a 4/3 Flying Vigilance for 3 mana, which is still decent. I mean, normal, like just 4/3 Flying Vigilance alone by itself wouldn't make a spot in my deck for 3 mana, unless it was part of another thing like creature type or something like that, and I was going for that. But the mechanic right here to just pull 2 things out of your graveyard when you're trying to get stuff out of your graveyard, that's amazing. Two mana Menace. Repartee. Whenever you cast an instant sorcerer spell that targets a creature, put +1 counter on this creature. Whenever this creature dies, if it had counters on it, put this creature. I love that. Anytime you can transfer the counters on death, oh, that's amazing. I mean, people have to get rid of the counters twice, or it just takes a board wipe to remove everything. But yeah, this fits into exactly what black white's trying to do. I love it. I'm also noticing it's a cleric. I've seen a lot of clerics. I know there's some good cleric shenanigans going on right now from some other cards, so we might mess with that.
Yes. I was thinking
some type of black-white cleric. Yeah, black-white, vampires and clerics. Let's go.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
I like this. Look top twice. Look at twice X cards, X in your hand, and lose X life. There's a lot of life gain in the black decks right now. That doesn't bother me. Shared Roots, 2 costs, land on battlefield. I like it, especially like this adds to lesson decks. Just to, yeah, get some lessons going. Planes. All right, we got another prepared wizard here. Wizard mechanics going on. Enters prepared. That's awesome. So the prepared spell, XX blue, create X green and blue fractal token, X +1 counters on each. Wow. Wow. When it enters, draw 2, discard 2. Wow. All right, so let's say, let's do it early, right? So let's say we play him on turn 3, right? So turn 4, we want to go turn 5. Turn 5, well, unless we got some artifact ramp, who knows? Do we include a soul ring? No. I'm going to say, no, I'm not going to count artifact ramp. Artifact ramp would get this done faster. Turn 5, this comes out with 2/2 blue. So you create 2 creatures, put 2 counters on each fractal you control. Now there is a lot of blue making fractals. Let's see. You could re-prepare this and keep doing this, and do a lot of stuff with fractals. So yeah, you can make a blue aggro deck with fractals with this, because I've seen a lot of other ways to make fractals.
Oh yeah.
Other red-white card. Holy shit! This set loves red-white.
Yes.
Red, white, and black, green. That seems to be where it's at some. And I mean red, blue, but holy shit.
No, the Prismaria does look fun, but too complicated for me.
All right, so first strike. Beginning of your upkeep. So when you first play, it's not prepared. It has to say it enters prepared. So it's not prepared when it enters. So your next turn it prepares unless you prepare it another way. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 3 or more artifacts and creature cards in your graveyard, it becomes prepared. So artifacts and or creatures, pretty good, easy to get 3 of those in the graveyard to prepare it. 4 mana, exile target artifact or creature from your graveyard, create a token that, holy fuck, that's broken. Red white is busted. Red white artifact. Whenever 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, the artifact deals 1 damage. Look at this.
Yes.
Look at this. So right here, you're killing your opponent now because you're taking all these cards we've seen, pulling everything out of the graveyard. Now you're killing your opponent. Yep. And you can just mill a card.
Yep. You
can mill a card, pull it out, and hurt. Oh, well, first you mill it. Well, yeah, you mill it, and then you play it. That takes it out and hurts them. Shit.
Yep.
All right, then you find, so in Commander you only have 1 of these, so you find a way to create copies of it. Ooh. Black, white, rare Japanese card. Oh, that looks amazing. We got Erode. 1 cost, destroy target creature or planeswalker, search for library. Yes, that's nice. I like it. Talked about it earlier. Destroying anything for 1 cost, I'll take it every time. I don't care what they get. Just because, like I say, if I know what their biggest shit is, I'll remove their biggest shit for 1 mana and I'll deal with whatever they get after that. You know, that's how Magic works. You take away their win conditions. Well, we got the last of them, everybody. Yeah, I'm going to skim through some commons right now because we've already seen a lot of them. Japanese art. All right, put those there. All right, let's see. Here's just showing the artwork and stuff here. But we like this. Cool. Repel Calamity, instant, destroy target creature power toughness 4 or greater. This is actually pretty amazing because there's a lot of 2-cost white spells that are instant, destroy creature power 4 or greater. This is power or toughness 4 or greater. That's what you want. We like this.
I loved this.
This could be a 4 of in a constructed deck. All right, 3 mana haste creature enters prepared. Oh, this is so rude. Because he can re-prepare. You destroy a non-basic land. You better hope you got basics. You better hope you got basics.
Yep.
This guy is gonna just be fucking destroying your land left and right, because he's gonna destroy it, and they're gonna re-prepare and re-prepare and re-prepare. Yeah, that sucks. Ouch. That's red white Armageddon right there.
That is.
A lot of things in standard right now, creatures with counters getting trample. But this, holy fuck, whenever you cast your first spell with X, I mentioned there were cards for X spells. And its mana cost. Put X +1 counters on this. So if you cast a Hydra, your Hydra's counters are duplicating on this, right? Essentially.
Yes.
Merfolk and a wizard can fit into Merfolk decks or wizard decks. Looking for X spells there. Oh yeah, Tom. Overall, it's about just like adjusting to what people are doing at the time and coming up with ways to remove their creatures and their win conditions and getting through with yours. Yeah. And as you build your collection more, you'll have more options to put in your deck, you know? Applied geometry. A
I love it.
lot of the blue cards here talk about math. Create a token that's a copy of target non-aura permanent you control, except it's a 0/0 creature, a fractal creature in addition to its other types. So just talking about a fractal deck. Put 6 +1 counters on it. So 4 mana, copy a target non-aura permanent. So you could target your big creature. Oh, never mind. It says it's 0/0, so you might not. Okay. But hey, you're making for 4 mana. You're making a 6/6 fractal creature that has whatever extra effects that target permanent had. That's pretty good. Ooh, we got another mythic. We got another mythic. Holy shit.
And it's 1 blue.
So just anybody curious what I'm doing right, I am using AI help me with this. I'm just typing MTG, translating price for me. Looking at the code, the nomenclature at the bottom left. That's how you can always identify a card. SOA JPM0083. So that's the archives, the Japanese print, mythic rarity, and card number 0083. All right. So what we get here. Flusterstorm. Counter target instant or sorcery spell unless its controller pays 1. Storm. When you cast a spell, copy it for each spell cast before it this turn. You may choose new targets for the copies. Nice. So it would be for 1 mana, it's doing it twice already. Because you're countering a spell, so a spell has been cast before it this turn. It doesn't say a spell you cast. It says copy it for each spell cast before it this turn. So that means they cast a spell, you counter it, and you got a copy of the counter going at it too. So that means they would have to pay twice. They would have to pay 1 to keep it from being countered.
If that's the only spell cast before.
Yeah, if that was the only one. Right. Current market price is 60. Nice. But the set's just now coming out, so values of these are going to go up and down. The normal version of this card is worth like 15, so that does make the special limited edition Japanese go up a little more, right? Because it is a pretty amazing card. Ooh, speaking of amazing cards, yeah. We've gotten a few foils of this guy so far. It's amazing. I think this is the first full art one. The other foil, I think, is the normal bordered. So yesterday we were playing this, and my friend had a lot of instant sorceries in the deck because someone else milled us, right?
Yes.
Or they were trying to mill us.
No, they did.
Well, yeah, they hit us all for like 14 on a mill, like each opponent mills. But anyways, so he cast this for 0. He cast us 7/7 for 0. 7/7 reach, and when it attacks, you may cast a target instant or sorcery from his graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that spell be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. Yep.
He doesn't go
Inkling.
there. He goes here.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Oh my goodness.
He might go over there too.
Yeah. He kind of does go over here too, you're right.
Alright, Biblioplex Tombkeeper. Wow. When it enters, choose up to 1. You can either make yourself prepared, or you can take another creature's, your opponent's, if your opponents are playing. So right there, this is a sideboard card. No matter what, it's a common. It has a way to enter and prepare your shit that lost its preparedness. It's an artifact creature, so that fits into other stuff. And if your opponent has some crazy prepared stuff going on with their deck, you bring this in out of the sideboard and you say, fuck your magic.
Right.
And that's just a common. Nice.
I used it yesterday.
Reach haste, 4/5. A horse and beast. There's decks focused around horse and beast.
Mm-hmm. Usually they're green, though.
+2 first strike on a combat trick for 1. That's pretty good. So I'm just going through these faster. They're commons and uncommons right now. Bounce and Surveil for 2. I mean, I like this. If you could have things of your own that you want to bounce, you bounce your own stuff, or instant, so you can Surveil whenever you bounce their creature to their hand when they attack. Slow down their damage and Surveil 1. See if you got an answer on top. I like this. So any black controlled deck, you want to get this creature out turn 1. This could be a 4-of in a lot of black control decks. Because if you're killing their shit, every time you kill their creatures, you're putting counters on this. Or even black-white aggro. If you're casting buffs or kill spells. Buffs on stuff and kill spells on stuff, put counters on this. Wizard. Wizard for X decks. I don't really know about it yet. I don't know. I haven't seen enough to really go fully in on the X deck yet. Maybe I just haven't seen everything.
Mm-hmm.
Every red deck that is playing Commander should probably have this card in it. It's an uncommon, but it's like almost automatic add. So 1/3 reach, not bad for 2 mana, especially in Commander. You're wanting to block all these 1/1s getting out and the flying or something. So whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. If 5 or more was cast, 3 to each opponent. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Another uncommon. 1 cost. Very nice. Oh, I mentioned this card earlier. I love this card. Earlier I saw one of the first foils we opened of the night was a counter creature, or Essence Scatter, where you counter a creature spell for 2. And I was like, I like that. I like Negate. But I love Disdainful Stroke, because Disdainful Stroke, for 2 mana instant, you get rid of their win conditions. Counter target spell with mana value 4 or greater. Doesn't matter type of card, just that it was 4 or greater. And typically, that's their good shit, right? But a lot of times, just because aggro decks exist, a lot of decks do exist that are pure aggro, their creatures are like 3 or less. This is typically a sideboard card in a constructed deck. But depending on the format, it could be 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the sideboard. Depending on the format, it could be in the main. But yeah. I am on the last pack on it.
You are?
Alright, land. After the land is all the rares and mythics. This is the last pack right now, everybody. Red-white creature for her deck again. Wow. Holy fuck, tap your creatures to copy shit. That's fucked up.
Yep. Yeah, it really is.
Oh, I love this card. I had it in the deck yesterday. Oh man, it's amazing if you're sacrificing stuff. There's a lot of ways in black and green to sacrifice stuff. You got all these pests around too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. And you got a lot of stuff that happens when your creatures die. That's a sack mechanic. Hey, Fractal here. Fractal. We saw ways of getting fractals. Increment right here. Fuck yeah.
This part.
Oh, thanks. That's what you're helping me. Ooh.
Yeah.
Veil of Summer. Draw a card. If opponent has cast a blue or black spell this turn, spells you control can't be countered this turn. You permanents you control gain hexproof from blue and black until this turn. Nice. Nice. This is amazing. Wow.
One cost, yeah.
That's pretty. I like that. Final card opened. Foil Mythic Japanese for the final card opened. Holy fuck. You can't write this shit. Foil Mythic Japanese for the final card of the night. Hold on. Awaken the Woods. Create X 1/1 Green Forest Dryad Land creature tokens. Wow. That's create X creatures. That's holy shit good. Sorcery speed. Current value of this foil, $200. Wow. Kind of want to use it and play with it though. I've done that before.
I know. You said you weren't going to do that this time.
But it's a green ramp spell.
I know it is. I know it is.
Honestly, I think I have the regular version over there on the table.
There you go. That's where you play.
All right. We'll have another stream for Magic another time where we do the sealed stuff. Again, let's see. So yeah, this 2.5 hours right now. I'm needing a little break. I'm hurting. Plus, I was streaming a video game before this, so I have been in the chair for a while without a real break. But yeah, so on the next stream for Magic, my next stream might be a video game. It might be this. I don't know yet. Kind of playing that by ear. But the next one for physical Magic here, I'm going to be cracking open sealed pre-release boxes, and you're going to see me create a deck and play against another deck she's using, right?
Another white deck, red-white.
Red-white.
But not the one that he's building. It was a constructed one.
Yeah.
As well. Same format.
Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed that. If you play Magic, I hope you learned a little bit about some of the cards or got some information on them. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. If this is your first time, hit that like and subscribe. We got Dabzgaming on YouTube, the Blitz Gaming on Twitch, a link to the Discord and description of